Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here with you today. And thanks for staying until the last session of CosmoTalks. We are going to present the CosmoTalks CosmoTrends Report. My name is Fernanda Pigatto. I'm the Global Marketing Director of BEAUTYSTREAMS, and this is my colleague, Bengt.
Hello,
Can you
everyone.
introduce yourself?
Thank you. My name is Bengt Jacobsson. As you can see, it's a Swedish name, but I'm not that Swedish anymore, really. I'm actually today responsible for the bespoke division at BEAUTYSTREAMS, and of course, we work very closely together with also the premium subscription division. I'll explain a little bit more later about that.
Yeah, before we start talking about the CosmoTrends, I would like to introduce our main project that we have, three main projects that we are presenting at Cosmoprof Worldwide Bologna. It's, we have the curation of the Cosmoprof and Cosmopack Awards that you can see outside these walls. You see all the products, the finalists, and the winners will be announced tomorrow. And we have the CosmoTrends Report, curated by BEAUTYSTREAMS, and also the Cosmovision, that is a trend forecast that we predict in 2023-2028. That is a beautiful and immersive installation outside this arena as well. So tomorrow, we are going to host also two tours from the CosmoTrends to the Cosmovision, and you can book through the Cosmoprof website. So, Bengt, I'll let you introduce our methodology so the audience can understand how we connect Cosmovision to CosmoTrends.
Absolutely. So we have at BEAUTYSTREAMS a trend funnel methodology, which is the base for everything that we do, whether it's trend forecasting or bespoke made-to-measure solutions for companies. We always start with the big picture, which is a 5-year outlook on all the societal trends that are happening around us. And here we have a collective of experts looking into ecological trends, sociological trends, economical trends, political trends, everything that would have an impact on consumers and the businesses. Once we have that 5-year vision, we, of course, is more interested in also how those would impact the beauty movements and the beauty industry. So here we have a 3-year outlook, and we always make sure that we really decipher those big macro trends into the beauty movements that can be used for innovation, for product ideation, and also marketing concepts. And here, of course, we work with all the categories that you would also work with, of course. Once we have those beauty movements set, that we give enough time for innovation, you, of course, will have to look into how you present your collections and the products to your audience and your consumers. And here we're going into a 2-year outlook with storytelling concepts, where we talk about colors, we talk about textures, we talk about looks, everything that will sell the concept to the bigger market. And then, of course, lastly but not least, we have the daily or the yearly updates that we see right now. And here we can really see how some of those macro trends that we start to feel on the market, but also a little bit here on the show, will turn out to become true products. And that's really where we connect also with the presentation that we will show you here.
Yeah, thank you, Bengt. So now we are going to introduce you to Cosmovision. So the Cosmovision has these elements that we predict the future in a 2023-2028. So it's a 5-year outlook, and here is basically to understand the challenges and opportunities ahead. So I'm going to show you here the video. Before showing the video, this is the main topic of the Cosmovision. That is, every year we pick a main umbrella theme, so then we develop into other 5 key movements. So this year we are celebrating otherness, beauty in the unique. Here you can also download the report. You can also download the report at the installation outside and also at the end of this presentation. So I'm going to show the video now so you can have an understanding about celebrating otherness. Talk a little bit louder. Okay, so this video has been directed by BEAUTYSTREAMS with the concepts by BEAUTYSTREAMS. We worked with international artists, and following our methodology, as Bengt was explaining, now we are going to navigate into the CosmoTrends Report Bologna 2023, and we are going also to connect then some macro movements, some of these key movements from Cosmovision to now. Now means that connecting to the products that the exhibitors are launching at the show. So this is the CosmoTrends Report 2023. The CosmoTrends Report has been around for 6 years now, and it is an essential trend guide for the beauty industry, showcasing products, innovation, and notable brands among all the exhibitors of Cosmoprof Worldwide Bologna. And not only Bologna, this report we do also in Cosmoprof North America, India, and Asia. And for this initiative, Cosmoprof invited all exhibitors to submit their innovations. So they launches that products that were launched between March 2022 and March 2023. So BEAUTYSTREAMS then analyzed hundreds of online submissions to identify the most striking trends among all these products. So the report we will present now summarizes what is new and next and provides a vital perspective, I would say, on where beauty is headed. So Bengt, I'll leave you presenting this trends overview.
Okay, so make it very clear and easy to understand and also very concise. We put together 5 stories, 5 territories that would represent what we really see as the starting point on something very, very important on the market. And I don't think I'm going to list them. I'm just going to go through them one by one and also then show you, of course, the products that we feel are the most representative for each territory. And the first one is clinical kudos. And we thought that this was very interesting to see now that, especially after the COVID, after the pandemic, that consumers are getting very, very wary, and they want to have the best and the most clear information about products. They want no fake news, they want no wrong information, they really want to know what's in the product and that they can trust the claims. So therefore, more and more companies and brands, they are now going into research that is then analyzed and certified by scientific organizations and authorities. This is also a trend that is directly connected to the story Just for Me, because in this chapter you will also find a lot of the made-to-measure and customized and personalized products where you are sure that each consumer, because there are so many diversified consumers now when it comes to skin types, when it comes to ages, and when it comes to different origins and also budgets, that they want a product that is really fitting their needs.
So let's see the products.
Yes, we did this selection that is, quite short, but we think that these products were really, really interesting to talk about. And since I don't want to give any fake information, I really want to, there are some ingredients that I actually need to read because it's very, very scientific. So first of all, we have a line of hair care that's coming from South Korea, which is called Ovako Egg Neural Cell. And this is treating all the different stages of hair health when it comes to preparing against hair loss, but also strengthening the hair cells and also giving nutrition to the scalp, which is of course becoming more and more important because also hair, of course, is subject, to stress, to pollution, and also to sun damage. And this product has also received the certification from South Korea's Ministry of Food and Drug Safety. The second product from UNOS is also a product that has skincare, that is used for skincare and especially to address acne with an anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial and cell-generating properties. This also has been researched, and the product has been certified by the University of Perugia, not far from here, and it will soon be published in scientific journals. We think that this is also very important because when we talk about acne, of course, it's also addressing, of course, different age group, but also especially the Gen Z, which is also a consumer group that is extremely, I would say, looking for the safe information that they can get in all the products they want to use. Then we have the Allwell Beauty, who launched a serum that brightens, tightens, and helps against dark spots. And here also it's with all the different ingredients that would improve cell turnover. And it smooths the complexion thanks to antioxidants and with also, of course, vitamin C and E and everything that would be needed for the perfect glow that we're looking for today. And then finally, also for the skincare, we have Egphology. And here we talk again about skin cell regeneration and cellular metabolism. And this is again a product that has been certified by the Korean Ministry of Food and Drug Safety. So, of course, all these products are really there to prove and to show that all the universes of beauty is becoming more and more safe and addressing the concerns of the consumer. And over to you, Fernanda, for the next story.
So our next story is Menoblis. So as we are forward thinkers at BEAUTYSTREAMS, we've been talking about menopause care for a while, and we are so happy to see positive messages around this category, actually. And we noted that menopause wellness is fast catching up, to address the needs of a big and largely untapped market, which is ever more sophisticated, with much more sophisticated products, actually, catering to the range of symptoms, ages, and life stages. So from perimenopause to menopause itself and the postmenopause. So the newest innovations recognize, actually, the diversity of needs in skincare, in hair care, and sleep, and energy, hormones, supplements, mood, and beyond. So more than positive aging, menopause wellness takes like an empowering approach as well that celebrates the complete spectrum of this life stage. And women's well-being, of course, is a key market theme today. Nowadays, we see more and more beauty brands being launched and being created and launched by women for women. And a greater attention to women is also linked to a newfound respect for their bodies and for all phases of the female body. So in the beauty world, therefore, more and more companies are developing products and solutions that follows a woman's life cycle. So in addition to this, the aging of the population is pushing brands also to devote more attention to a more adult age group of consumers. And we can connect here with Cosmovision with the not about age. So Menobliss and not about age is connected because we were looking at some stats also that our team presented this morning, that by 2030, 1 in 6 people in the world will be aged 60 plus years. So more than 50% of female between 18 and 24 years old says they want to add anti-wrinkle products to their routine. This means prevention. So, and talking about embracing age inclusivity, I would like to take the chance to mention our OpenStreams Foundation, that we've been doing a campaign for more than a year that calls Stop Age Anxiety. And, you know, as today's more holistic, we have a more holistic solution and the line between holistic solution and between beauty, healthy, and well-being are much more like blurred and for all groups of society and also regardless their age. So, so for now we are going to see then the products that we have selected for Menobliss. So we have BOHI is a menopause booster, hyaluronic acid serum. Number 123 by Unique Products counteracts the effects of menopause on the skin by building collagen 18, which enhances firmness and elasticity. Then we have Bliss Oil by Marcia Clinic, can be applied on the key points of the body, including temples, wrists, and behind the ears to stimulate the senses thanks to an aromatherapeutic blend, of essential oils, including evening primers oils, for example. And then we have Biotin Nutri Calcium, straightening and firming day cream, SPF 10 by Sarantis Group. It is a straightening and firming cream with 84% ingredients of natural origin. And it was especially designed for women in menopause and postmenopause, actually, and it helps to reduce the signs of hormonal aging. So then we have also Ria Cosmetics Age Factor Cream, Revitalizing Exposome Face Cream by Dermosfera, that provides a protective and preventive function to skin exposed to 3 kinds of aging: environmental, hormonal, and behavioral. Bengt, so I'll pass you the next trend. So let's talk about Not So Trashy.
Yeah, Not So Trashy. That's, I think it's a good title on this one because we're going to talk about how beautiful trash can be if it's used in a nice way. Of course, sustainability is the topic that everybody is talking about still, and it's very important. And today we see upcycling as a way of upscaling both your products and the brand. This is twofold. Of course, sustainability is, of course, about using less of the sources in the world, but also see how we can use waste without making more of it. The beauty industry, of course, has a lot to do because it's apparently as an average, a person is using between 7 and 13 products per day. So, of course, there's a lot of usage for packaging. There's a lot of use of products that never was maybe correctly used or not used enough that goes out in the waste. So we also see this actually as a trend that is very much linked to the beauty movement, local love. And why? Maybe you would say, well, I think we can take Italy as a good example, where you still have a huge beauty industry, you have still a big fashion industry, and also a big food industry, actually, that could work together. So the waste from one industry could be used by another industry and vice versa, and also then create sort of like a circular economy and production line within maybe the same city or even just across the street.
So let's see the products.
Yeah, so the products, and of course there are many, many products out there that we could have talked about, but the ones that we really liked and we think they are a little bit front runners. First of all, is the Cosmovax from Spain. This is a serum that has been especially produced for the Gen Z consumer. I already mentioned this, but it's very important because the Gen Z, you know, it's a generation who really wants to be more idealistic about spending and wasting, and this upcycled product is a very good example on how not only the content of the product, but also the packaging and the production is sustainable. The second one is a very good example on how denim, which is the most water-consuming and most, I would say, the least nature-friendly fabric that you could produce for garments, is being used here. So you get this beautiful indigo denim look by using the denim fibers that have been sort of grounded and then used as a packaging material. So you get the beauty of the upscaling, and also the functionality. The third example from Germany, Ben and Anna Green. Here we have a very good example for a cream deodorant that is packaged in a container, this beautiful ball that's actually been produced by potato starch. So it's coming from the food industry. Then we have Nutramara, which is an Irish brand. We don't see a lot of Irish brand on the market, but this one is interesting because it's also quite local. It's using actually the seaweed from the Irish coastlines to produce this serum for the eyes, which is very good because, you know, the eye area is very sensitive. So the seaweed here has, you know, the healing and the soothing effects, which is very good. And then finally, we have also another example of a body care product from Ellipsis brand, where you have only naturally derived and vegan-friendly ceramides in the product. So you can really cover the whole body and use this story and this trend for everything that you use as those 7 to 13 products per day.
Cool. So now let's go to near and dear. That is also connected to local love. So just getting here the hook. So yeah, so near and dear, thinking local means consuming mindfully. And we used to say that local is the new global, right? So is the mantra for consumers for whom are looking for authenticity, community, mindfulness, eco-consciousness, provenance, and ethical commerce. So yeah, of course, the localism trend was greatly accelerated by the pandemic in 2020. But it continues to drive brand engagement also, you know, because it is aligned with the consumer values at the end. So it feels good to support one's communities, to recognize heritage, ingredients, and value local craftsmanship, embrace local pride, and localism is a way of feeling connected also in a world of, at times, profound disconnections. So during the pandemic, also the difficulties of sourcing and transporting products to large markets, like, favored the emergence of more local realities. And of course, these gradually gain more attention of consumers. So today, buying at kilometer zero is also has a social and environmental value. So we've been seeing this movement also very strong here at the show as well. And the resources of the smallest and often most local realities are increased, and at the same time, the environmental impact linked to the transport impact, of goods and raw materials also is reduced. So sharing some stats to connect with local love here, 61% of US consumers shop at local business because of the unique product selections. So they feel that it's more curated, it's better curated. And 48% of global consumers say that they plan to buy more from smaller brands. So the products we selected here for near and dear are L'Or, is a skincare cream from France. Is a creme visage by Innovea. Is 100% natural, vegan, and organic face cream that moisturizes, nourishes, and softens the skin. It is certified free from estrogen-type endocrine disruptors. The next one is also skincare from Italy. Is from Alleracia, Plumping Face Serum by Gefcom. Is a plumping serum that smooths out the signs of aging with a natural Botox effect. Has over 96% of the ingredients are natural. So has the 96% of ingredients are of natural origin. Then we have from Italy as well, the Magic Butter Instant Rescue Skin and Lips SPF 15 by NMB Natural. So it is organic, water-free, and this product is 99% natural, multi-purpose, and has this instant rescue solution that regenerates the skin with a deep protect and repair action. So the last but not least, we have a Japanese product that is Altitude 3000. It's a natural onsen water gel, natural spa moisture by Goshu Yakuhin. It's a water gel moisturizing containing double blend silica of natural origin that quenches dry skin as if the skin had bathed in a hot tube. So Bengt, now I'll leave you present the last but not least trend, Solar Nova.
Yeah, Solar Nova, of course, we're now approaching the summertime and the vacation time, and we think it's very important to talk about the next generation sun care products that we see on the market popping up. There's some products now are about preparing, protecting, and repairing, of course. It's very important. And what we start to see is a variety of new products that are having different, maybe not necessarily different claims, but different forms and different functions that will also make this category more interesting for the future. And this is a global theme, also a global story, because we see more and more also now in the market in Asia, but also definitely in Africa, how new brands are popping up to tap into this very, very important segment. Because consumers are, of course, getting more and more aware of it, because we go through the climate changes and the sun is becoming stronger, the temperatures are rising around the world, so it's very, very important.
Yeah, and also it's no longer just a seasonal category, because you can wear sunscreen like the entire year, so this is really a market opportunity, right?
Absolutely. And this is linked to the beauty movement that we have called multi-roots, especially that we see how, as I mentioned, all the different skin types are looking for products to protect their skin. And this is also now the new standard for everywhere. Inclusivity is so important. What is also important, of course, for the sun care category is to try to, as much as possible, to do products that are also safe for our oceans, because a lot of the SPF ingredients are damaging the oceans and the coral reefs, so this is very important, and I think we just start to see some of the developments for this segment. So we have a few products that we would like to show that we believe are just some of the game changers for this category. The first one is actually one who is claiming, and we believe so, is who is also looking into using ingredients that are safe for the ocean, and it's called the Sunwipes Ocean Alley collection from the UK. It's a full range of products that is really, really nice. The second product that it's a Swedish company actually, and well, I think that's also interesting because there's a lot of, even in the Nordic countries now, they love the sun, of course, but also the consumers need that their fair skin needs another type of protection that is maybe a little bit more, adapted. So these products actually, they include a UV sensor that can measure the sun's strength and then matches the result with the product itself. And then we have the last one that I'm just dying to try, but I have just seen the sample in the displays out there. I don't have it yet in person. I think you tried it.
No, I haven't, but I want to try it as well.
So it's not a cream, it's actually a patch, which is, I think is very, very new. It's a patch that you put on your face, and it actually then with you know, shield actually the UV rays and protect the skin. And yeah, I think it's very exciting to see that there's so much innovation also in this segment that is so big, and that will definitely push the sun care category into the future.
Yeah, and it's breathable and also sweat resistant. So
Exactly.
it must be amazing.
Perfect. Perfect.
So yeah, so this just summing up what we just saw in terms of trends, and here you can download the Cosmovision report, the full report, the complimentary report, the CosmoTrends as well. And then here you can find, is where you can find BEAUTYSTREAMS. Come to meet our team. We have 2 booths, one at Hall 14 and one at the Hall 15, 16. And then, yeah, just come to visit us. And here is where you can find us online. And thank you so much. And please go outside and visit our installations, the Cosmovision, the CosmoTrends, and also the awards. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Good.
Good.
We can go again.